What's going on, y'all? My name is Joltage, and today we're bringing you some SPL action, this time between OP of the Tigers and Madoka of the Raiders. And Madoka going back to her roots of ladder heroing with a Sun team. Always exciting to see, with two Sun threats in Bellsprout and Bulbasaur. Not exactly a great matchup for OP, as his main Sun check is Vullaby, and if Madoka is that Z poison move, the acid downpour set, Vullaby's not going to be in for a good time. Still probably winnable, but it's definitely going to be difficult to deal with the pressure that the Sun team's going to have. Bellsprout pretty much OHKOs everything, but we'll see how it goes. We got our standard Fu leads on each side. Probably, I just assume whenever I see a Fu that they're going to be bulky. Whether or not they're going to be 17 speed, of course, is a question. But Madoka's going to either win the speed tire, just be faster, and OP's going to fire right back with the crit on the HJK. Madoka doesn't want to play around with speed ties or anything. OP feels fine about it, so he's going to go for the U-turn as Madoka hard switches out to Archin, who is going to be carrying the rocks on this team more than likely. I don't really see that being a Diglett. In comes Staryu for OP, and if this is a Life Orb, it can definitely be doing some work here, and Ice Beam will pretty much fuck up everything. So if it's, and most Staryu are carrying Ice Beam these days anyway, so I expect an Ice Beam to come out of the Staryu, and for basically something to die. Unless Madoka just decides fuck it and go to Vulpix, which, is going to live a Scald. Instead, she goes out to the Mienfoo and dodges the Hydro Pump. That's unfortunate. Well, no, not definitely, but that would have done a lot. That definitely would have done a lot. And if it was Life Orb, probably would have killed. But, we're in here now. Madoka's Mienfoo does still have its Eviolite, as it wasn't knocked off turn 1, so technically the possibility of being scarfed is still on the table, though unlikely. If Staryu's carrying Psychic, obviously it can do some work here, but Staryu has not been carrying Psychic as much this gen, opting for Ice Beam usually, so that it can spin versus Pumpkaboo. So, OP has a super safe switch in Snubble. However, Snubble does invite in the Vulpix, and thus really would put OP on the back foot. As once Sun's up, Madoka's team becomes infinitely scarier. Right now, it's basically 4v. It does have the Psychic, but it is not enough to take out the Mienfoo, unfortunately. So it's definitely not. So yeah, that's unfortunate for OP there. Would have saved his Staryu from getting damage if it could have knocked it out there. But yeah, so Madoka could go out to Vulpix, as she does decide to go. It's not really in danger of being OHKO'd, I don't think, because Sun really is nice. It'll be interesting to see if this is a Heat Rock Vulpix, which it probably is with the two Sun Sweepers. If there was only one, it might not be. As, you could maybe use something else like a Joy Scarf or Life Orb. I don't know. Maybe a Z Crystal. You never know. But right now, Madoka can... OP's in a rough spot. Doesn't really have much he can do here, I don't think. Madoka's probably carrying the Energy Ball, which would take out Staryu from here. OP does outspeed, but I don't think Hydro kills in the Sun. So we'll see what goes down. Madoka's Energy Ball is pretty free, I think, though. So, yeah, we'll see. I think OP's best bet is to try and stall out some Sun turns with Vulpix still on the field, and then just eliminating it with the Diglett, as they're both gonna switch out here into Mienfoo and Archon respectively. Remember, OP's Mienfoo does not have its Eviolite, so we're playing with fire on a potential speed tie here. I also don't know if High Jump Kick will take out the Archon from this range. It might, but I'm not entirely sure. Whereas Archon will definitely take out Mienfoo if it is itemless, or if it loses the speed tie, doesn't get taken out, and then Berry Juice brings it back to full, which seems more likely to me for whatever reason. Or Madoka can always go for the rocks here if she doesn't feel like Archon does much, and to be honest, it doesn't do that much, but she's just gonna outspeed and acro crit. She says, "My apologies," which makes me believe that it's definitely not leads me to believe that it is a Berry Juice variant. So the acro would have mattered if it was the 55 base power version. So yeah, that's definitely unfortunate for OP. Mienfoo is always useful in a fight until it dies. But I mean, happens, I guess. Astario's going to come in, again, going to threaten the Hydro Pump here. But no, it's just going to go for the Ice Beam, which is the safer play IMO. Hits everything and isn't weakened by the fire. This turn, we will be able to figure out if these Vulpix is Heat Rock or not, depending on if the sun lasts for, or the sun dissipates or keeps going. Looks like it is Heat Rock, and okay, Bellsprout is in now. That's not looking good for OP. If this is Z move Bellsprout, it literally kills everything. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I don't know what OP needs to do. He's basically sacking a Pokemon. He can't switch Vullaby in, really, to a potential Sludge Bomb. But Madoka, I think, can just go for the Solar Beam and be fine. Yeah, Solar Beam definitely is the safe play from Madoka, I feel. As even if OP goes Vullaby, then the next turn she can always click Sludge Bomb / the Z move. Next turn, let's see. Hey. But she's taking her time here, perhaps calcing out to see exactly what she needs to do. But again, like I said, I feel like the Solar Beam is a fair play to go for. Sun might have another turn, but yeah, she does go for the Solar Beam, and down goes Staryu. Yeah, on for OP. I guess he was maybe hoping that she decided to go for like a Sleep Powder or something, or tried to overpredict in some way, and Staryu could have lived and Ice Beamed it. Bellsprout doesn't have the Life Orb there, so it is very likely to be the Z Poison move, which I've heard goes Vullaby. I actually haven't seen it before, so we will see. But I would put money on it being, oh, never mind, I would lose my money. Okay. Anyway, Vullaby is gonna take out Bellsprout and then go down. Fortunately for Madoka, she still has something that kills everything in Bulbasaur, who as long as sun's up, he's fine. So she's gonna go out to Bulbasaur, and this is the freest Sludge Bomb of her life. No reason to do anything else, I don't think. She might even be able to Solar Beam and just play it even safer. in case Diglett somehow lives a Sludge Bomb, which I don't think it does. I've been surprised before, though. Yeah. I'm thinking Madoka's just going to take this game, though. If OP can somehow get rid of Bulbasaur, he can, of course, win with the Corphish, who theoretically threatens everything except the Bulbasaur, and even does somewhat threaten the Bulbasaur, assuming no one-turn grass move outside of Sun. But yeah, we'll see. OP's got 60 seconds left, and Madoka does go for the Sludge Bomb, and down goes Vullaby. One turn of Sun left, as OP's gonna go out to his Snubbull. Snubbull really would only help versus Mienfoo, who's at 9, though coming in on the Regenerator is not helpful. Oh, okay. Madoka's, I guess, just playing it safe there in going out to Bulbasaur. I feel like Snubbull would have not lived the Sludge Bomb, but I don't think it'll end up mattering. That was weird. It was a weird play. OP obviously can't switch out here, so he's just gonna go for another play rough, I guess, or maybe okay, showing off the sunny day. Okay, I doubt that crit mattered. I really doubt it. Okay, apparently that mattered, but I really doubt it, and I'm not sure that he kills Snubbull. I mean, and I don't, unless he has Fire Punch, and even then, I don't know that he kills Bulbasaur anyway. Yeah, I don't know why Madoka even went through all that Diglett shenanigans other than to show it off, but yeah, I guess OP's Diglett's gonna come in for the Sucker Punch, hopefully get a super mega crit and bring it low enough to where Corphish can take it out with the no, not even gonna go for the Sucker Punch, as Madoka's just gonna finish this game off and show off the Z move on the Bulbasaur instead. Yeah, and Madoka's gonna pick up the victory. I'd be really surprised if Snubbull actually lived that. I used the bulkiest of Snubbull. Well, technically, I use one of the bulkiest of Snubbull, and I would be all the time, and I would be overly shocked if he lived. But I mean, he's saying he does, so unfortunate. But like I said, I don't know what he does to take out Bulbasaur in that time. Yeah, he can Thunder Wave it, but what is that doing other than allowing Diglett to actually get off a hit? Maybe you pray for well, I mean, Snubbull technically outspeeds the next. Well, no, would Snubbull even outspeed the next turn? I don't remember how much Thunder Wave lowers it by. Yeah. It's probable that Snubbull outspeed. Again though, unless Snubbull's packing Fire Punch, I don't see how that really mattered in the end. Maybe I'm overlooking something, but Snubbull would go down the next turn unless it Thunder Waved, and then Bulbasaur got full parried. And then Diglett could come in and get some decent damage with an Earthquake, assumed Life Orb. Though Madoka laid rocks just in case it was Sash. Which it could be. It's the rocks on OP's team looking at it. But anyway, decent damage. I mean, it wouldn't kill. And then Diglett dies. And then Corphish isn't going to pick it up with the Aqua Jet or anything. Though being parried, it might pick it off with a knockoff. I don't know. I don't think that mattered, is the point I'm trying to make here. Because even if somehow OP gets it to Corphish v low Bulbasaur and is able to take out the Bulbasaur, then you've got Sun still up with, well, yeah, you've got either Sun still up or Sun just coming up as Vulpix comes in, and Vulpix is likely faster than Corphish anyway and is able to get off an Energy Ball, which may or may not kill Corphish, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, I should probably stop rambling, I guess, but overall good game, I guess. And Madoka's going to improve to 1-0 on the season. OP's going to start off 0-1. Still plenty of weeks left to go, so shouldn't affect him that much, but good start for the season of Madoka. And yeah, anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or comment with any feedback you may have. Subscribe for more competitive LC content, doing every single LC game this SPL. And yeah, until next time, bye bye.